Good evening, friends, and welcome to our weekly Kirtan. Tonight's event is in commemoration of Babaji, Mahavatar Babaji, the Param Guru of our lineage. And the actual sort of Babaji Commemoration Day is July 25th, so it was Monday this week. And it's around this date that Mahavatar Babaji appeared to Yogananda and asked him to spread Kriya Yoga worldwide. And we don't know the precise date, but conjecture led to this date, July 25th, as being the date. And Babaji is, the photo is the photo that you saw when we first turned on the camera at the beginning, and we'll be focusing on his photo again during the meditations tonight. That picture is a picture that Yogananda helped an artist to draw based on his own experience with Babaji. So let's go ahead and start tonight with a prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, great masters, Babaji, Jesus Christ, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Master, Paramhansa Yogananda, all saints, we lay the flowers of our devotion lovingly at thy feet. Mahavatar Babaji, be with us this evening. Inspire us through your stories, through this music. Help us to go deep and feel your presence. Uplift us in thy light. Om, peace. Amen. We'll start our evening with Hymn to Brahma, and then I will alternate some readings about Babaji from Yogananda's Autobiography of a Yogi with some chants by Yogananda and Swami Kriyananda. Brahmanandam Paramasukharam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Saharvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami, full of bliss, giving joy transcendent of higher knowledge, the abode, do hell no more, clear as the heavens, known to all as thou art that. He is pure, permanent, unmoving, the everlasting seer of all. So we'll start with an introduction to Babaji. This is from chapter 33 of the Autobiography of a Yogi. The northern Himalayan crags near Badrinayan are still blessed by the living presence of Babaji, Guru of Lahiri Mahashaya. The secluded master has retained his physical form for centuries, perhaps for millenniums. The deathless Babaji is an Avatara. This Sanskrit word means descent. Its roots are ava, down, and tri, to pass. In the Hindu scriptures, Avatara signifies the descent of divinity into flesh. Babaji's spiritual state is beyond human comprehension, Sri Yukteswar explained to me. The dwarfed vision of men cannot pierce to his transcendental star. One attempts in vain even to picture the Avatar's attainment. It is inconceivable. The Upanishads have minutely classified every stage of spiritual advancement. A siddha, perfected being, has progressed from the state of jivan mukta, freed while living, to that of paramukta, supremely free, full power over death. The latter has completely escaped from the Mayak thraldom and its reincarnational round. The paramukta therefore seldom returns to a physical body. If he does, he is an avatar, a divinely appointed medium of supernal blessings on the world. An avatar is unsubject to the universal economy. His pure body, sometimes visible as only a light image, is free from any debt to nature. The casual gaze may see nothing extraordinary in an avatar's form, but it casts no shadow nor makes any footprint on the ground. These are outward symbolic proofs of an inward lack of darkness and material bondage. Such a God-man alone knows the truth behind the relativities of life and death. I'll chant no birth, no death. No birth, no death, no caste have I. Actually, no, we're going to chant Jai Guru next. This chant goes with the next reading, which I got ahead of myself here. So let's chant Jai Guru. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. 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 Jai Guru, Jai Guru. Jai Guru Jai, Jai Guru Jai, Guru Jai, 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 Guru Jai, Jai Guru Jai, Jai Guru Jai, Jai Guru Jai Guru 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 Jai Guru Jai. Babaji's mission in India has been to assist prophets in carrying out their special dispensations. He thus qualifies for the spiritual classification of Mahavatar, Great Avatar. He stated that he gave yoga initiation to Shankara, ancient founder of the Swami order, and to Kabir, the famous medieval saint. His chief 19th century disciple was, as we know, Lahiri Mahashaya, revivalist of the lost Kriya art. The Mahavatar is in constant communion with Christ. Together they send out vibrations of redemption and have planned the spiritual technique of salvation for this age. The work of these two fully illumined masters, one with the body and one without it, is to inspire the nations to forsake suicidal wars, race hatreds, religious sectarianism, and the boomerang evils of materialism. Babaji is well aware of the trend of modern times, especially of the influence and complexities of Western civilization, and the realities and necessity of spreading the self-liberations of yoga equally in the West and in the East. That there is no historical reference to Babaji need not surprise us. The great Guru has never openly appeared in any century. The misinterpreting glare of publicity has no place in his millennial plans. Like the Creator, the sole but silent power, Babaji works in a humble obscurity. Great prophets like Christ and Krishna come to earth for a specific and spectacular purpose. They depart as soon as it is accomplished. Other avatars like Babaji undertake work which is concerned more with the slow evolutionary progress of man during the centuries than with any one outstanding event in history. Such masters always veil themselves from the gross public gaze and have the power to become invisible at will. For these reasons, and because they generally instruct their disciples to maintain silence about them, a number of towering spiritual figures remain world unknown. I give in these pages on Babaji merely a hint of his life, only a few facts which he deems it fit and helpful to be publicly imparted. No limiting facts about Babaji's family or birthplace, dear to analysts' hearts, have ever been discovered. His speech is generally in Hindi, but he converses easily in any language. He has adopted the simple name of Babaji, revered father. Other titles of respect given him by Lahiri Mahashaya's disciples are Mahamuni Babaji Maharaj, supreme ecstatic saint, Mahayogi, greatest of yogis, Trambak Baba and Shiva Baba, titles of avatars of Shiva. Does it matter that we know not the paronymic of an earth-released master? Whenever anyone utters with reverence the name of Babaji, Lahiri Mahashaya said, that devotee attracts and instant spiritual blessing. The deathless guru bears no marks of age on his body. He appears to be no more than a youth of 25. Fair-skinned, of medium build and height, Babaji's beautiful, strong body radiates a perceptible glow. His eyes are dark, calm, and tender. His long, lustrous hair is copper-colored. A very strange fact is that Babaji bears an extraordinarily exact resemblance to his disciple, Lahiri Mahashaya. The similarity is so striking that, in his later years, Lahiri Mahashaya might have passed as the father of the youthful-looking Babaji. Now we'll chant No Birth, No Death, No Caste Have I. No birth, no death, no caste have I. No birth, no death, no caste have I. Father, mother, have I none. Father, mother, have I none. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Mind nor intellect nor ego feeling, mind nor intellect nor ego feeling, sky nor earth nor metals am I, sky nor earth nor metals am I am he, I am he, blessed Spirit, I am he, I am he, I am he, blessed Spirit, I am he. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Free from dreams of all earthly life. Free from dreams of all earthly life. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Free, oh free, Lord, free in thy bliss. Free, oh free, Lord, free in thy bliss. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. No birth, no death, no caste have I. No birth, no death, no caste have I. Father, mother, have I none. Father, mother, have I none. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Mind nor intellect nor ego feeling, mind nor intellect nor ego feeling, sky nor earth nor metals am I, sky nor earth nor metals am I am he, I am he, blessed Spirit, I am he, I am he, I am he, blessed Spirit, I am he. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Free from dreams of all earthly life. Free from dreams of all earthly life. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Free, oh free, Lord, free in thy bliss. Free, oh free, Lord, free in death, no caste have I, no birth, no death, no caste have I. Father, mother, have I none. Father, mother, have I none. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Mind nor intellect, nor ego feeling. Mind nor intellect, nor ego feeling. Sky nor earth, nor metals am I. Sky nor earth, nor metals am I. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Beyond all fancy, formless am I. Free from dreams of all earthly life. Free from dreams of all earthly life. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Bondage I fear not, I'm free in thy joy. Free, oh free, Lord, free in thy bliss. Free, oh free, Lord, free in thy bliss. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Oh, I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. I am he, I am he. Blessed Spirit, I am he. Swami Kebalananda, Yogananda's Sanskrit tutor, spent some time with Babaji in the Himalayas. And this is what he told Yogananda. The peerless master moves with his group from place to place in the mountains, Kebalananda told me. His small band contains 2 highly advanced American disciples. After Babaji has been in one locality for some time, he says, Dera Danda Utau, let us lift up our camp and staff. He carries a symbolic danda, bamboo staff. His words are the signal for moving with his group instantaneously to another place. He does not always employ this method of astral travel. Sometimes he goes on foot from peak to peak. Babaji can be seen or recognized by others only when he so desires. He is known to have appeared in many slightly different forms to various devotees, sometimes without beard and mustache, and sometimes with them. As his undecaying body requires no food, the master seldom eats. As a social courtesy to visiting disciples, he occasionally accepts fruits or rice cooked in milk and clarified butter. 2 amazing incidents of Babaji's life are known to me, Kebalananda went on. His disciples were sitting one night around a huge fire which was blazing for a sacred Vedic ceremony. The master suddenly seized a burning log and lightly struck the bare shoulder of a chela who was close to the fire. Sir, how cruel, Lahiri Mahashaya, who was present, made this remonstrance. Would you rather have seen him burned to ashes before your eyes according to the decree of his past karma? With these words, Babaji placed his healing hand on the chela's disfigured shoulder. I have freed you tonight from painful death. The karmic law has been satisfied through your slight suffering by fire. On another occasion, Babaji's sacred circle was disturbed by the arrival of a stranger. He had climbed with astonishing skill to the nearly inaccessible ledge near the camp of the master. Sir, you must be the great Babaji. The man's face was lit with inexpressible reverence. For months I have pursued a ceaseless search for you among these forbidden crags. I implore you to accept me as your disciple. When the great Guru made no response, the man pointed to the rocky chasm at his feet. If you refuse me, I will jump from this mountain. Life has no further value if I cannot win your guidance to the divine. Jump then, Babaji said unemotionally. I cannot accept you in your present state of development. The man immediately hurled himself over the cliff. Babaji instructed the shocked disciples to fetch the stranger's body. When they returned with the mangled form, the master placed his divine hand on the dead man. Lo, he opened his eyes and prostrated himself humbly before the Omnipotent One. You are now ready for discipleship, Babaji beamed lovingly on his resurrected chela. You have courageously passed a difficult test. Death shall not touch you again. Now you are one of our immortal flock. Then he spoke his usual words of departure. Dera Danda Uthau. The whole group vanished from the mountain. We'll chant 2 chants and then have a meditation. Rise in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom, nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom, nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom, nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom, nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Be a gypsy, and then we'll meditate. I will be a gypsy. I will be a gypsy. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam. I'll roam with all. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I will be a gypsy. I will be a gypsy, roam, roam, and roam. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam, roam, and roam. I'll roam, roam with all. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I will be a gypsy. I will be a gypsy. Roam, roam, and roam. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam, roam, and roam. I'll roam. wonderful story. An avatar lives in the omnipresent spirit. For him, there is no distance inverse to the square. Only one reason, therefore, can motivate Babaji in maintaining his physical form from century to century: the desire to furnish humanity with a concrete example of its own possibilities. Where man never vouchsafed a glimpse of divinity in the flesh, he would remain oppressed by the heavy Mayic delusion that he cannot transcend his mortality. For Babaji, there is no relativity of past, present, future. From the beginning, he has known all phases of his life. Yet, accommodating himself to the limited understanding of men, he has played many acts of his divine life in the presence of one or more witnesses. Thus it came about that a disciple of Lahiri Mahashaya was present when Babaji deemed the time to be ripe for him to proclaim the possibility of bodily immortality. He uttered this promise before Ram Gopal Muzumdar, that it might finally become known for the inspiration of other seeking hearts. The great ones speak their words and participate in the seemingly natural course of events solely for the good of man. Even as Christ said, "Father, I knew that thou hearest me always, but because of the people which stand by I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me." During my visit at Ranbajpur with Ram Gopal, the sleepless saint, he related the wondrous story of his first meeting with Babaji. I sometimes left my isolated cave to sit at Lahiri Mahashaya's feet in Benares, Ram Gopal told me. One midnight, as I was silently meditating in a group of his disciples, the master made a surprising request. "Ram Gopal," he said, "go at once to the Dasasamed bathing ghat." As I soon reached the secluded spot. The night was bright with moonlight and the glittering stars. After I had sat in patient silence for a while, my attention was drawn to a huge stone slab near my feet. It rose gradually, revealing an underground cave. As the stone remained balanced in some unknown manner, the draped form of a young and surprisingly lovely woman was levitated from the cave high into the air. Surrounded by a soft halo, she slowly descended in front of me and stood motionless, steeped in an inner state of ecstasy. She finally stirred and spoke gently. "I am Mataji, the sister of Babaji. I have asked him and also Lahiri Mahashaya to come to my cave tonight to discuss a matter of great importance." A nebulous light was rapidly floating over the Ganges. The strange luminescence was reflected in the opaque waters. It approached nearer and nearer until, with a blinding flash, it appeared by the side of Mataji and condensed itself instantly into the human form of Lahiri Mahashaya. He bowed humbly at the feet of the woman saint. Before I had recovered from my bewilderment, I was further wonderstruck to behold a circling mass of mystical light traveling in the sky. Descending swiftly, the flaming whirlpool mirrored our group and materialized itself into the body of a beautiful youth who, I understood at once, was Babaji. He looked like Lahiri Mahashaya, the only difference being that Babaji appeared much younger and had long, bright hair. Lahiri Mahashaya, Mataji, and myself knelt at the Guru's feet. An ethereal sensation of beatific glory thrilled every fiber of my being as I touched his divine flesh. "Blessed sister," Babaji said, "I am intending to shed my form and plunge into the infinite current." "I have already glimpsed your plan, beloved master. I wanted to discuss it with you tonight. Why should you leave your body?" The glorious woman looked at him beseechingly. What is the difference if I wear a visible or invisible wave on the ocean of my spirit?" Mataji replied with a quaint flash of wit. "Deathless Guru, if it makes no difference, then please do not ever relinquish your form." "Be it so," Babaji said solemnly. "I will never leave my physical body. It will always remain visible to at least a small number of people on this earth. The Lord has spoken his own wish through your lips." As I listened in awe to the conversation between these exalted beings, the great Guru turned to me with a benign gesture. "Fear not, Ram Gopal. You are blessed to be witness at the scene of this immortal promise." As the sweet melody of Babaji's voice faded away, his form and that of Lahiri Mahashaya slowly levitated and moved backward over the Ganges. An aureole of dazzling light templed their bodies as they vanished into the night sky. Mataji's form floated to the cave and descended. The stone slab closed of itself, as if working on an invisible leverage. Infinitely inspired, I wended my way back to Lahiri Mahashaya's place. As I bowed before him in the early dawn, my Guru smiled at me understandingly. "I am happy for you, Ram Gopal," he said. "The desire of meeting Babaji and Mataji, which you have often expressed to me, has found at last a sacred fulfillment." My fellow disciples informed me that Lahiri Mahashaya had not moved from his dais since early the preceding evening. "He gave a wonderful discourse on immortality after you had left for the Dasasamed Ghat," one of the chelas told me. For the first time, I fully realized the truth in the scriptural verses which state that a man of self-realization can appear at two different places in two or more bodies at the same time. Lahiri Mahashaya later explained to me many metaphysical points concerning the hidden divine plan for this earth, Ram Gopal concluded. Babaji has been chosen by God to remain in his body for the duration of this particular world cycle. Ages shall come and go, still the deathless master, beholding the drama of the centuries, shall be present on this stage terrestrial. We'll chant I Am Om. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me, come to me. Come to me, Om, Om, come to me, come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Babaji, come to me, come to me. to me, oh come to me. Oh my Babaji, come to me. Come to me, oh come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am home. All pervading, I am home. Oh, blessed, I am home. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Babaji, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Babaji, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. Oh, blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Babaji, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Babaji, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, 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 I am Om. Oh, there's another story in the autobiography of Lahiri Mahashaya meeting Babaji, his guru, for the first time. And we don't have time this evening to tell the whole story, but Lahiri is wandering around. He's been transferred to Raniket for his job, and he's been wandering in the hills and gets a little lost. He hears a name call him and wanders into a cave, and Babaji, who doesn't realize yet is Babaji, says to him, "Lahiri, doesn't this cave look familiar?" And Lahiri is very puzzled. And then Babaji strikes him on the forehead. And at his magnetic touch, a wondrous current swept through my brain. This is Lahiri's brain, releasing the sweet seed memories of my previous life. I remember, my voice was half choked with joyous sobs. You are my Guru Babaji, who has belonged to me always. Scenes of the past vividly arise vividly in my mind. Here in this cave I spent many years of my last incarnation. As ineffable recollections overwhelmed me, I tearfully embraced my master's feet. For more than 3 decades I have waited for you here, waited for you to return to me. Babaji's voice rang with celestial love. You slipped away and vanished into the tumultuous waves of the life beyond death. The magic wand of your karma touched you, and you were gone. Though you lost sight of me, never did I lose sight of you. I pursued you over the luminescent astral sea, where the glorious angels sail. Through gloom, storm, upheaval, and light, I followed you, like a mother bird guarding her young. As you lived out your human term of womb life and emerged a babe, my eye was ever on you. When you covered your tiny form in the lotus posture under the Nadia sands in your childhood, I was invisibly present. Patiently, month after month, year after year, I have watched over you, waiting for this perfect day. Now you are with me. Lo, here is your cave, loved of yore. I have kept it ever clean and ready for you. Here is your hallowed asana blanket, where you daily sat to fill your expanding heart with God. Behold there your bowl, from which you often drank the nectar prepared by me. See how I have kept the brass cup brightly polished, that you might drink again therefrom. My own, do you now understand? My Guru, what can I say? I murmured brokenly. Where has one ever heard of such deathless love? I gazed long and ecstatically on my eternal treasure, my Guru in life and death. We'll chant Sri Guru Deva Om. And as we chant this, feel that this is not just about Babaji's love for Lahiri, but feel that this is the Guru's love, this is the divine love for each of us, watching over each of us. Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Amen, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om. Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Amen, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Amen, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Amen, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva. Amen. Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva. Amen. Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva. Amen. Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva Om, Sri Guru Deva. Amen. We'll have one more reading and then a chant and final meditation. After Lahiri Mahashaya receives his initiation into Kriya Yoga and spends some time in Samadhi, he comes back and Babaji instructs him to share Kriya Yoga in the world. And they have an exchange, and Lahiri asks him if he can communicate Kriya to all seekers, even if, though at first they cannot vow themselves to complete inner renunciation. The tortured men and women of the world, pursued by the threefold suffering, need special encouragement. They may never attempt the road to freedom if Kriya initiation be withheld from them. And this is Babaji speaking. Be it so. The divine wish has been expressed through you. With these simple words, the merciful Guru banished the rigorous safeguards that for ages had kept Kriya from the world. Give Kriya freely to all who humbly ask for help. After a silence, Babaji added, repeat to each of your disciples this majestic promise from the Bhagavad Gita. Swalpamasya dharmasya trayata mahato boyat. Even a little bit of the practice of this religion will save you from dire fears and colossal sufferings. As I knelt the next morning at my Guru's feet for his farewell blessing, he sensed my deep reluctance to leave him. There is no separation for us, my beloved child. He touched my shoulder affectionately. Wherever you are, whenever you call me, I shall be with you instantly. We'll chant in the Temple of Silence and then meditate. In the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, in the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of peace, and coax thee to my altar of peace. In the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, in the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of bliss, and coax thee to my altar of bliss. In the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, in the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of peace, and coax thee to my altar of peace. In the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, in the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of bliss, and coax thee to my altar of bliss. In the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, in the temple of silence, in the temple of peace, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of peace, and coax thee to my altar of peace. In the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, in the temple of samadhi, in the temple of bliss, I will meet thee, I will touch thee, I will love thee, and coax thee to my altar of bliss, and coax thee to my altar of bliss, and coax thee to my altar of bliss, and coax thee to my altar